I want to talk about this because while I've only been in this scene for about a year, this right here, what I'm about to show y'all, what this video is about, has to be one of the worst fucking things I've seen in this scene. Point blank, period. Shit is... Let's just get into this fucking video so I can talk about it. Let's start with the most obvious first. Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to have a boxing match in 14-ounce gloves and no headgear in a makeshift ring with no canvas and uncut grass? Who the fuck had that brilliant ass idea? Because this shit set the tone already. Let's get into the actual fight though. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of the first round. Then I'm gonna start talking about the first person I want to talk about. This fucking referee.
Oh, oh. Ooh. Okay, break. Are you okay? All right.
So one thing I think has become abundantly clear just by that 30-second clip, this man has no fucking clue how to properly referee a boxing match. This man here probably can't even referee a wrestling match properly. I don't know why he's got the stripes on, but someone needs to take that shit off of him. And this will come into play later. There's still more to go. I'll get back on him soon. Real soon. Now, before I jump into the second round in a moment, I just want to state that typically fighters are given about a minute in between rounds to compose themselves, get some water, talk to their corner, etc., etc. For whatever reason, for this fight, they had 15 seconds in between rounds, which really isn't even enough time to catch your breath. Nevertheless, compose yourself and be ready for the next round, especially with the way Trey was getting touched up that whole round. Like, this was absolute lunacy.
Okay, guys, catch your breath for a little bit. Are you ready to continue? Go. Oh.
Bro, this shit is so uncomfortable to watch because you can hear that Trey didn't catch enough of his breath in that little ass tiny fucking break he had. He's wheezing, he's gagging, and Alex is just taking advantage of that because Trey has no fucking cardio. This is the point when a referee steps in and gives a fighter a standing 8 because you have to save them from themselves. No matter how much a fighter might say, I can keep going, I got this, don't stop it. It is your job to stop them because they will not stop themselves. That is your fucking job. And clearly you are not fulfilling your job, and it is highly irritating because this man could have got seriously fucking hurt by your own stupidity. What even makes it crazier, in my opinion, that this referee is supposed to be Trey's actual friend. This is supposed to be someone who cares about him, who actually respects and loves Trey, apparently. But clearly that's not the case, because you're letting him do this to himself. That man is getting tapped up something serious. That man is getting his actual ass whooped. And they are just letting it happen instead of stepping in and saving your friend. But let's get into this third round, because this is really when my anger hit its actual boiling point with this entire situation. So let's dive in, shall we? All right, so I'm going to talk over this one, but You can clearly see that Trey is desperate. He is just throwing anything. He has no power or effort behind them. He's not in the fight anymore. And Alex is just picking him apart because it's a dead man walking. Right here is where the referee should have stepped in and just called the fucking fight. But look at this. He looks at Trey, looks at this man, and I will never understand how anyone could look at this man looking like this after 3 rounds of just getting pieced the fuck up. And you not only don't ask him if he can continue, you don't give him a count, and most importantly, you don't end the fight. This fight is fucking over right here at this very fucking moment. But you know what? If the fight wasn't over here, it sure as fucking hell should have been over next. Roll the damn clip. I am gonna talk over this clip too. I just wanted y'all to hear that and understand that once again the fight should have fucking ended there. But we continue. Why the hell are they still letting this man compete? Like it's disgusting at this point. It's uncomfortable to watch, and yet it keeps going. And then he gets dropped, right? Done! Kaput! But no. Believe it or not, despite the fact that that man just got fucking floored, despite the fact that this guy hasn't been in the fight since like halfway through round 2, despite the fact that he has been catching nothing but knuckles for 8 minutes, they let him continue. Which I think we all know, but that is only gonna lead to. But I have to show y'all the clip, don't I? Let's roll it.
That's it. Oh, you buddy.
Now that y'all have seen everything, I'ma let what's on my chest off. Because I have so much to fucking say. So very much. Firstly, the referee, the biggest piece of shit. Point blank period. Combat sports, whatever. That nigga is worse than Mario Yamasaki. How the fuck did you watch your friend get dropped twice? How the fuck did you watch your friend go through 8 minutes of catching knuckles and you didn't think to stop him? You didn't think to save him from him fucking self? Huh? That didn't cross your mind at all, and this is supposed to be your actual fucking friend? You're sick. Now, I will say that Trey is a backyard wrestler. And I say that because Trey was definitely selling a lot of the punches. A lot of them were real like tip-tap, and Trey's giving it a much bigger reaction than the shots would actually give him based on just how lightly they were thrown and everything else included. However, those are legitimate knockdowns. At first, I thought he might have took a flop, but nah, that is a legitimate knockdown. He's on his ass. However, that takes us back to the selling because I do think he could have got up. But I'm glad he didn't because he needed to stay down. And I guess that brings me to Alex, and all I want to say to him about the situation is one of the best traits of a fighter is being able to know when your opponent is incapable of defending himself properly and taking your foot off the gas as to not hurt them any more than necessary. You did not exhibit that in any way, shape, or form. And truthfully, you should be ashamed of your own behavior for that. But in conclusion, this fight was a fucking shit show. It was an embarrassment to the entire small creator boxing scene. And this puts a bad cloud over every last one of the fighters who are trying to build up a name and a reputation through boxing. Y'all have done great harm to the community, and I really hope y'all know that, because this was one of the biggest loads of bullshit this scene has ever seen. Thank you for your time.